Hello football fans, this is Football Fan HQ. You're welcome to the channel. Please smash the subscribe button if you're new and click notification bell so you're notified each time a video comes on the channel, whether it's pre-recorded or it's live on the live stream. So let's go into it. Viktor Gyökeres, the Chelsea game, should he have seen a red card? Should he have been sent to the bath? Was he taken that? And then the goal Manchester City scored against Leeds United, should it have stood? I'll give you my opinions on that. Let's dive straight into it. Now, Viktor Gyökeres. A lot of people are coming up with weird defenses for Viktor Gyökeres. Today, Arsenal fans, you're hearing people on Sky Sports saying things, and I think to myself, I definitely don't want these people being my lawyers if I have any issues in any court, because these guys are going to get you locked up. They're saying things like, Viktor Gyökeres was entitled to go for the ball. Yes, he was entitled to go for it, but he wasn't entitled to kick the head of Robert Sanchez off his shoulders. True, the ball was there to be won, but the moment Robert Sanchez got his hands on the ball, Viktor Gyökeres shouldn't have been going on still to make contact with his boots to the head of Robert Sanchez. Now, maybe you might argue it's a yellow card because of intention and all that, but arguing that it's not even a foul, that it's not even foul play, it's just pure silliness to me. I don't quite get it. I was asking myself when I was watching I think some Sky Sports and I think it's Jay Bottrey that was talking. I was asking myself, how do these people get paid when they say such stupid things? Because I'm sure those are those cliche phrases that people just pick up and they think it fits everywhere. Just pick it up. Whap! He's entitled to go for it. What if Lionel Messi is running with the ball? Aren't you entitled to go for it? A defender is entitled to go for it. A midfielder is entitled to go for the ball. A goalkeeper is entitled to go for the ball, to get the ball off his feet if it's in the 18-yard box. But what happens if that defender lunges for the ball and Lionel Messi, being the special player, turns away from him, and rather than getting the ball, the defender or the midfielder makes contact with Lionel Messi's ankles? Would you say the defender was entitled to go for the ball, so that means it shouldn't be a foul? I think it was a foul. I think maybe yellow card was right, but a red card wouldn't have been the worst thing either. Same thing. Every ball you see, every tackle you see, or most tackles you see, the player is always entitled to go for the ball. Caicedo's red card, yes, it was a red card. He was entitled to go for the ball, but Mikel Merino played the ball out quickly and then mistime tackle, starts on ankle, boom, red card, fair play. So this phrase people just whip out from their pockets and throw out there, was entitled to go for the ball. Okay, there's a driver is entitled to drive on the road whilst you have the light and green. Of course you are, but you should be able. What you're not entitled to do is, even if the light turns red in a split second, you're not entitled to keep on driving. You should stop. You're not entitled to, just a few seconds I would have. No, you should stop. That cannot be a defense. You should stop. So for me, probably yellow card was the right decision, but it was actually a foul, and if a red card was given, I wouldn't have been surprised. And I'm sure a lot of Arsenal fans or a lot of Arsenal players that actually were on the pitch wouldn't really be arguing with that one. Now for the Gavaggio one, I think this is just madness. This is where the Premier League goes mad, VAR goes mad. I think they just want to make any decision they make. I think I won't say I feel, I believe, I kind of know that should have been cancelled. The Man City goal against Leeds United should have been cancelled. Clear as day. Bernardo Silva had no intention of going for the ball. Zero intention of trying to head the ball. His sole intention was blocking off the goalkeeper for Leeds United. That was his only intention. I'm not going to contest for the ball in the air with the goalkeeper. None of that. I'm not going to try to shoot the ball or whatever. I will just stand in the way of the goalkeeper, make an arm for him, make a back for him as he's trying to dive to jump to get to the ball, and make sure it's difficult as possible for him to get to the ball. Now, these are things that you would have accused the likes of Bolton in them days about, Stoke City in them days, and the likes of Pep Guardiola would have been losing their minds. Oh, that's not football, but that's what they did, and that goal shouldn't have stood. But there you go, VAR, they do whatever they do. and they come up and say a lot of things on media platforms like Sky Sports that should be calling out these things, but they find ways to support this sort of nonsense. That goals shouldn't have stood, in my opinion. So for these few talking points this past weekend, I'm saying, yeah, it was a foul for Gyökeres. Quite truly could have been a red card. I don't think many people would have complained about that. And as well, for Gavajo's goal against Man City, it shouldn't have stood because Bernardo Silva was busy fouling the goalkeeper, in my humble opinion. So at this point, come to the end of this video, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Stay well. Peace.